Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 2. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend, and you're looking forward to a good week. Now, last week we talked about the introduction of this wonderful world of hospitality, the origins, and a few nuggets of information. There's our upcoming lesson is on the hotel business, and you have an upcoming assignment, which is your video introduction. That's due to me Thursday, this coming Thursday by midnight. I've already gotten a couple of them, which is fantastic. Thank you very much. I reply to those, so make sure you take a look at those. At my replies, some of you I ask questions about, and it starts a dialogue. So at the end of the week, I'm going to give you my version of that, and I'm going to introduce myself to you. So hopefully that'll start a dialogue and start this whole participation in this. Now, each week I'm going to try to do what's called a brain snack segment of these updates. And I'm going to give you some information that I've learned through my experience and in my career that is either relevant to this class or relevant to the lesson coming up or the lesson we just had. So here's one. Now, in a quality hotel operation, they will use your name when you check in. They'll use your name at least twice. Okay, you may not realize it, but by that second or third time when they use your name, you're paying attention. The reason for that is it conveys a level of customer service. Okay, notice this the next time you go there. First time they'll use your name is when introducing yourself. So, hello, Dr. Smith. Welcome to the Palazzo Hotel. Okay. Thank you for checking in and thank you for staying with us today. Now, they will use it again. Dr. Smith, I want to make sure you are from XYZ location. How is your flight coming in? Dr. Smith, so on and so, they'll say something like that to verify who you are. And then the second or third, that during that time frame, they will say, identify your name, use your name in identifying the amenities or things that are happening. Now, Dr. Smith, we have breakfast that's free for you tomorrow morning, starting at 6 a.m. till 10 a.m., and you can find that right over here. And Dr. Smith, if you want to take advantage of our spa, it is right down here on the left, and you can dial 1502, and they'll be happy to set up a spot for you and your wife. And then the third one is when a handoff to the key, all right? What is interesting, by the way, on keys is in Asia, they will hand them to you with two hands because it is very formal, all right? I've got a story about that one coming up too. And they will hand that to you and say, thank you, Dr. Smith. Here's your key. On top is your room number, and the elevators are to this direction. So they've said your name 3 times. They're building a rapport, and they're conveying a level of service, and they're paying attention to detail. Okay? I think that's pretty cool, but you may not have noticed that in previous hotel check-ins, but pay attention to it. That's one of the things that we take a look at when evaluating the levels of hotel service that are being provided. Now, here's another one. And this is in general for you guys. It's not this semester. It's more just for your information and something fun for you to do. The New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation has announced, they haven't announced it yet, I just heard a rumor, and they will announce it this week, that they are coming back live with Jazz Fest. Jazz Fest, if you don't know, it's a huge festival. 5 or 6 stages going on for 2 weekends. The first weekend is rumored to be October 8th, and then the following weekend, you have 3 days they go, and everything is on time. It's an amazingly well-run music festival. It's spendy, but you get a full day of food, culture, art, and music that is absolutely fantastic. Headliners like the Rolling Stones, The Who, Bruce Springsteen, and modern acts too that you guys would know, gospel acts, all kinds of just fantastic music. What is really cool about this is it attracts true musicians from all over the world to visit this. Even if they're not performing, they're visiting. And then afterwards, they will hang out or wander around, because it finishes relatively early in the weekend, early in the day. On those weekends, they'll wander around the French Quarter or Frenchmen Street. And, gosh, I can't remember who it was, but, Uncle Cracker. Yeah, he was at Frenchman Street just kind of hanging out, and I stood right next to him at an adult snow cone line, and I'm getting a snow cone. I'm looking at him. I'm taking a couple of looks at him, and I said, "You're," and he goes, "I ain't now, right, man." So it's pretty funny. I got a picture with him behind the snow cone stand. But and a couple of years ago, Steven Tyler did karaoke with a band on Frenchman Street. On Bourbon Street, which is fantastic. And those kind of things happen. And if you're into that kind of thing and you want to see how a well-run hospitality festival or something in this space operates, it's one of the best. It's world class. I highly recommend it. And you will be pleasantly surprised. If you want to know more information, please reach out to me. I'll help you with, point you in the direction of where to get good tickets, where to get good lodging, the kind of transportation, all those fun things. So anyhow, hopefully you'll take advantage of that if you have the opportunity. So, and it's accessible, by the way, from Fayetteville. It's the easiest one. Pretty easy to get there. It takes 8 or 9 hours. So that's it for week 2's announcements. Hope everyone had a good weekend. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I am here. You guys know how to reach me. Thanks. Have a great week.